Naded.
I'm out. Gotta reload.
Hold on, Greg. Hold on.
CC's clear.
Run! Don't come in!
Friendly, last operator standing.
It was a Wamai.
We have been eliminated.
Saw dudes, welcome to another Operator How-To. Today we're going to take a look at Team Rainbow's resident Afterthought, who can help get you intel on the positioning of the enemy team while your teammates play Animal Crossing.
Stop fishing, Phil. Fuck.
I'm not even fishing right now. I'll show you.
I'm gonna team kill you if you keep playing Animal Crossing.
Okay,
10 seconds
so
before insertion.
go east this time,
Huh?
drone it
Before insertion.
first, and then go.
I'm more of a boom.
Bomb
Wait, I was playing Animal Crossing. What'd you say?
You have dropped the diffuser.
Stop fishing
The diffuser has been secured.
and put the fishing pole down.
Fine.
And I'm a free drone, so here. That's
Oh fuck.
Hey, east is clear, by the way.
okay.
East is
So
clear.
we don't. Iana is a 2-speed attacker equipped with Go-Go Gadget Me. Go-Go Gadget Me consists of a perfectly replicated hologram of Iana's skins, all of which Alibi is significantly jealous of. When Iana isn't working as a tech for the hologram Tupac concert, Iana leads a crime-fighting life on Team Rainbow as its top-notch scientist shooter person. Her hologram is basically a free drone, and that's all you need to know about Iana. Thanks for watching. Deuces. Nah, but it's a little more complicated than that. So half of the video is going to be dedicated to talking about what the hologram is immune to, what it's not immune to, and what it does, what it does. That's what it does, Yogi. Basically, it's deployed right in front of Iana like this, with the gadget button. You're gonna know if it's not gonna work, because there's gonna be a big red icon that goes, you didn't say the magic word.
Doyo's 1 health in blue.
You have located
Like
the bomb.
literally tickle his asshole.
The hologram has a time limit indicated on the left side of your screen through Iana's contacts for her special eyes from 1-800-CONTACTS. It goes poof whenever it takes damage, i.e. gets shot or runs into electric stuff, etc. You may have noticed that I deactivated the replicator manually and the cooldown was shorter than if it got shot out. That's on purpose, to keep people from face-checking stuff all the time with it. It can also be disrupted by mute jammers. If the hologram gets shot out of existence rather than going out when the timer runs out, your cooldown for the hologram's activation increases to about 30 seconds. This hologram also interacts with defender gadgets in certain ways that might not make a lot of sense unless we point it out, so I'm going to point them out. Since Iana's drone consists of 3 different CPU fans lined up on top of each other emitting her hologram, Go-Go Gadget Me is not affected by soup cans, Pulse's beeping box, whammy wires, Snappy Boys, Echo's Roomba, Clash's buzzin' bullet blocker, and I think that's it. It'll also ping Alibi holograms, and it won't emit an infrared signature to Maestro and Bulletproof cameras. Vigil can cloak out of view from the hologram as well, and it is jammable by mute, much like a regular drone, and it can be shocked and destroyed like a regular drone. But unlike a regular drone, it can't be placed for access later by your dead teammates. It can't shoot or melee anything, but it can vault and sprint and lean and crouch and move around the map just as much Iana regularly can. Except for falling. The hologram can fall from lethal heights and not incur damage. So you can get a free face check on hatches or skylights on certain maps, making Bank, I imagine, a good map to bring her on. So Iana's drone is multifaceted in the sense that it can provide intel, but also be used to deceive her opponents, getting them to make decisions that they otherwise wouldn't. She also has frag grenades and access to the high-tech ARX-200 and G36 assault rifles. Her tendency towards high-tech equipment does not lend itself to her usage of the 85-year-old Browning high power. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Op 4 neutralized.
That's going in the video for sure.
Alex never trusts my call.
What does Iana do? Is she a support? Is she an entry?
What do you even do?
Well, Iana is a flex, an example of an operator that is not a must for getting access to the objective, but one that is often needed to fill in the spot left by the entry fraggers and the supports. Good examples of flex operators on attack would be IQ, Nomad, or Gridlock. I'm willing to bet Iana will occupy this role as somebody who can assist an entry fragger on occasion with her ability to bait through usage of her hologram, but also serve as an intel gatherer and a flank watch kind of character. Her ARX-200 might be more suited to a more passive playstyle since its magazine is so small. It doesn't have too much recoil, so it's easy enough to get headshots with the slow-firing weapon in combination with the muzzle brake and an ACOG from long ranges, but its high damage rating also makes it good for taking down beefy defenders with just body shots, having a much faster time to kill than the G36 counterpart. And you might need that because headshots aren't really registering a lot for me this season. Fuck! No. The G36 is probably more suited to running and gunning, and it's one of the few guns in the game I would actually recommend in combination with an ACOG and an angled grip. So I wouldn't give either of these primary weapons a hard recommendation, but if you're stuck between both of these decent primary options, I would say that you can use the ARX if you want to play a little bit more methodical and a little bit more slowly, and the G36 if you want to play more aggro. Iana also gets access to frag grenades, which makes her one of the few flexes on attack that has them, potentially giving a new home for buck mains who just can't stomach what Ubisoft has done to them. All in all, Iana is not an operator that I would recommend to new players, due to the fact that so much can go wrong with her gadget while you are using it. When you're in the replicator, your character model is a big juicy free kill for defenders, since Iana cannot react to opponents that have the bead on her while they see her using this drone. Exiting the replicator takes a little bit of a delay. Additionally, the hologram makes a very distinct sound cue when you activate it, with a fairly long wind-up time. However, during the wind-up, you can cancel it and bait if you so choose to. Oh boy, Zuck. Oh god.
I couldn't back out of it.
Like a lot of things in Rainbow Six Siege, though, it's better to have friends. You can coordinate with another player to bait an opponent out, or you can set up a crossfire that's not actually there. Hard left.
Good.
Nice.
I told you where he was.
Iana is going to be an operator that is only limited by the imagination, and if you are confident enough with the risks involved in using her gadget, she is a very versatile intel gatherer and assistant fragger on your team, thanks to her choice of potent primary weapons and frag grenades. I have no doubt she'll get a modest amount of competitive play when the cooldown is lifted. Keep all of this in mind, and you'll be racking up picks faster than you can say. Psych! That's the wrong character model. And that's all you need to know about Astrafot. Ryan! Scared the shit out of me!
I'm gonna go buck top.
Wow, you can't buck up top for the most part.
No, for the backside you can.
Yeah, this is the lame part. Nobody sits over at this
Over here, Basil.
Oh, no cap? On God?
This is, you can see A here.
Stop standing.
Well,
Thanks so much for watching. Coming up next is the operator that you can't bash, Clash.
Give him the good slam.
Right side. On right.
Deuces.